Alright, I just want to talk about how a lot of utility items, active items, are like actually more useful than some offensive items. By now, it's probably like really obvious for a lot of uh, mid-high elo players. You can see a lot of actives being used to, shut down really fed players. Like, just for example, like a fed player buys a Boundless Spirit, like that's 9,700 in total right there. But they can just be shut down very easily by like a dynamo. Let's say with like a refresher. You can just like walk up to you, do this, refresh, and then do this again. And during all that time frame, you can just get bursted down by the rest of his team. So yeah, another example is like Seven with Echo Shard, using his ability to twice. That's really strong as well. To kind of counter things like these, you gotta have like unstoppable. I think this is like super important in all carry builds. And it really makes a difference in those team fights, especially late game where you can actually just dish out damage without getting CC'd or nothing. By like their high VCC comps like Dynamo or Molten Crow ult. Another super good one is Metal Skin. This is pretty much like a must get when they have like a really fat haze. And I will couple that with like Return Fire. So you can actually, while tanking the hits, deal some damage back as well. There are also some like really good early game ones, like the Slowing Hex and Divine Barrier. Like especially Divine Barrier, you can get yourself out of a lot of like sticky situations. Slowing Hex is really good for catching people out, I guess. Catching people out, especially people like Lash, where they can just fly around with the rope, or like a Wraith. But yeah, next time you think about getting like a super strong late game item, look at their comp first, look at what they have, like what kind of CC they have. So in this clip right here, the enemy team Raze has 62k, and she can pretty much wipe out the whole team if she gets a really good ult in. And I already bought Metal Skin and Return Fire, so I know she had Silencer at that game, so I was looking to space around. Oh, and there she is, jumping in with her ult. So then, outside of her range, I just, activated both and just walked in. Just tanked the whole thing right here. And then that just led us to getting like a really nice win off of that. So they had a 7 and then Furnace for CC, which is not much, but considering I was like really fed, I was the most fed on my team, so I know they're gonna go for stuns on me and stuff like that. So right here, I already had the 7 stun locked onto me, looking at this border right here. And I kind of timed it so I would unlock stoppable, use stoppable right when the stun's about to hit, so I can get the most time out of it. So right here, I basically dodged the stun from 7 and the stun from Furnace ult. And this leads to like 2 kills, I think. Yeah, right here.